The other day I listened to Your Mind Still, Young Blue. I was pronouncing with a French accent. Young Blue, Blue. I can't pronounce it with a French accent because it's spelled French. So you understand who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Peter Drake. Your Mind Still. And I listened to the song and I was like I mean, I don't typically listen to the radio. I
Yeah.
listen to CDs and I put them on repeat, or I have random songs in my phone that I play.
Hmm.
Sometimes if I'm in somebody else's car, whatever the case may be, I will listen to the radio. And I've heard the song, but I never knew who sang it, whatever the case may. I'm going to stop saying whatever the case may be. But with that being said,
Okay.
I heard the song the other day and I was like, oh, okay, I like this song. And I watched the video and I was like, oh, okay, it's cool concept, I guess.
Okay.
And then that brought me to this question. So it's called Your Mind Still. I was going to take it a little step further, but I guess in this circumstance, you're with somebody you loved hard, but it just didn't work at that time. She moved on, and it was one of those like real loves, like, if you guys met each other at a different time in your life, it would work, but right then and there, it didn't work. She moved on. She's getting married, and deep down inside, you always loved her. She always loves you. Do you think that saying once mine, always mine is a real thing, or is it just for TV and movies?
I actually think that it's just for TV and movies. Um, the smarter, more mature you become, the more you have to lose, the more you realize that it's not cool to mess with someone's life. Like you
Mm-hmm.
just all the silly things. Even that saying is just a ego boost. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's once mine, always mine. I could always have her. Like at the end of the day, move on. They move on. You move on, and then you just wish them the best. So I don't necessarily believe that. I do believe like someone could always have a place in their heart for you, and you could always care
Yeah.
about somebody well-being and whatnot, and be there for them. But as far as once mine, always mine, don't get me wrong. There's some relationships that are like that, and in my opinion, that's toxic. I think
Oh,
that's the whole point. You're
hands
so
down.
there you go. I think you're supposed to grow. I think you're supposed to be with people for the time you're meant to be with them. If you end up going back, that's cool too. All much respect, but to actually just keep somebody on a string or believe that even if even if they're happy to try to throw a wrench in it just for your own pleasure, I just don't agree with it. I don't believe that that's necessarily the truth. What's your opinion on that?
No, I agree. I really don't think it's. Anyways, from watching the video, him going to the wedding, stopping the wedding, and her running off with him, I was like, I mean, it can happen. I'm sure it's happened in real life. But let me go to get married. And my family and friends are there,
Yeah,
and her family and friends are there. And a random dude walks in and he says he still loves her. And yeah.
yeah.
Uh, I don't think you're going to walk out without a scratch and her with you. No, it's not
I
going to
got
happen.
you. I got you. Hands and feet automatic, bruh. As soon as somebody comes in and says no, and I'll be like, I've never seen this dude before. I know that ain't have nothing to do with you, bruh. I'm jumping on him, bruh. Hands
Is
and
that a
feet.
cousin of ours? Be like, mm-mm. Like, all right, bet.
That,
Like,
dude, it's all that popping. Plus, we have a lot of female family. Oh man, everybody get hurt in that joint. Let her take one step towards him, bruh. That joint, yeah.
it makes no sense to me. It really
Uh,
doesn't. Like, and I mean, I get it. When you're young and you're dumb and you don't know any better, it's just like, okay, you know what? I love her and I'll always love her. And oh my gosh, I can't live without her. And
yeah,
then you grow up and you meet somebody else and you're like, you know what? I'm glad I met her when I did. I love the way I love. It
exactly.
teaches me a lot about myself and how to treat people. And then you move on. And you're like, you know what? Cool. Like, I
Yeah,
respect you for what you did at the time in my life, but
yeah.
nah, we don't need to move forward. So yeah, no, I don't agree with it either.